was going to try and get a fun shirt from Amazon, like all sparkles, but I don't think it's going to come in time.
Like a purple shirt or something?
No, purple, gold, and green.
Yeah, you got to have the Caribbean
purple,
colors.
gold, and green for Mardi Gras.
I know. Pretty much our colors are Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Easter.
Look, purple and... Not Easter.
There's no
Easter's
pink.
and...
Oh, like the purple,
Pales.
green.
Pastels.
Yeah, pastels. That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
I don't know.
But these are not pastels.
Yeah, I don't think that's a pastel.
Dark.
This is more fluorescence.
You think?
I could go with like a neon
It's festive. That's all there is.
situation here, but yeah, it's going to be really fun on Saturday. The 2:30 parade will feature KRBE, which we're very excited about. So, we'll be having some good times this weekend. I
got to make my parade mix. They.
Oh, really? You are? Oh, nice.
So we're going to be blasting music from the float?
Yeah, so
Cool.
I got to decide if it's going to be like current hits or parade hits or like KRBE all-time hits.
What is a parade hit?
hits?
Exactly.
Marching band?
It's
What is a parade
That's one
hit?
for Ferris Bueller.
Donkey Shade?
yeah.
No, what was it?
Beatles?
Shake it up, baby.
Yeah,
the
shake
Beatles
it.
song.
Stand,
Yeah.
shout.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Do you know that
Please don't play that.
when I saw the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off,
Same act like it's a
I thought it
disgusting
was-
song. It is a classic song.
It's a classic, but
I
on
never
a
play it.
parade.
It's like
yeah.
60 years
but
old.
it's a classic
Yeah.
for that movie scene. When I saw that movie for the first time, I thought that was actually him singing.
No way.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that
'cause
makes
I was a
sense.
kid,
No,
and I was like-
I agree.
yeah.
I
I thought
agree.
that was him. I was
Yeah.
like, wow, that's funny. He's got, and I remember telling I think I told my older brother, I go, how did he get the music?
Both
where's
songs?
the band? Yeah, I thought they were both him.
yeah.
Where's the music?
I was like, wow.
Where's the band?
Ferris Bueller can really sing.
The
Like,
biggest jerk in the world.
I mean, really, it's funny. That movie is one of those movies that when you're young, you think it's amazing. And when you're a mortgage paying adult, you're like, man, that kid's kind of a punk.
yeah, exactly.
Can you imagine if your child's friend convinced your very sick child to get out of bed and bring me your dad's Ferrari right now to my house, and then they freaking destroy it? Well, he doesn't destroy it.
He's
but
ruined his life.
He basically,
Still put all
you
the
check
miles
that
on it.
thing in a garage.
To give you an
have that thing in
idea-
a glass encased garage in your house and won't let your children touch it, and they
Selfish.
go and put it in a city garage downtown. and
Rula,
run
when
up the
we were,
odometer.
I think we were 19, and I had one friend. He was in from town. It was like our first year in college. He came back. We all came in. I think it was like Thanksgiving, and he borrowed his dad's company car, and we're all going to go out and go partying. We're going to a club.
The company car.
Yeah, it wasn't even his dad's car. And
Avon?
and he totaled it. We were all in the car right over at Westheimer when you're getting into Highland Village, right on those railroad tracks.
Yeah.
Somebody hit their brakes, and instead of hitting his brakes, he hit the accelerator, rear-ended. Another car rear-ended into us, totaled the car. It ruined his life. That car being totaled, his dad was so furious, he had to drop out of college, come back to Houston. I think he went to like HCC or something, but he never got his degree.
And then he kicked the
All
car.
that one
and so
incident.
it ran out the
Your
glass.
life's like a movie.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, what movie was that in the 60s?
Speaking of the past, do you ever get these like timeline things? If you ever click on anything retro, you'll be inundated with that on your feed like all the time. And yesterday I got in this day in history, 60 years ago, the Beatles came to America. 60 years. And it got me thinking. I was talking to Faith actually on the phone. I said, do you think in 60 years that Taylor Swift will be like classic like the Beatles are today?
She's probably like Dolly Parton.
Yeah, that's how she'll be. She has
Right.
such a huge
Well,
catalog.
I mean, if she's alive, she'd be 94.
Yeah, you never know.
So at least
Could
50
be.
years from now, she'll be. Do they still play Dolly Parton? They don't really play her on radio, but everyone
Well,
knows
with
her
her
songs.
dating and everything,
Yeah.
I mean, she's more of a brand now. I mean, she has Duncan Hines or Betty Crocker cooking lines. She
Dollywood.
has aprons and
Yeah.
stuff everywhere.
I'm surprised Taylor doesn't, she's not going to go into
She'll get
that.
there.
Yeah. Have her own theme
Hair
park.
product.
Yeah, she just
Skin
sold a jet
products.
for $44 million, so.
Yeah.
Like, I
Could
need
you
some
imagine?
spending money, $44 million bucks. Man, just for a jet?
$44 million. Oh, my God.
Just 2 jets, or now 1.
Wow.
Oh,
Well, she's a
when you're
billionaire.
there,
She
yeah.
can afford it. But could you imagine how much she would bring joy to little girls and young women and people of all ages if she had her own theme park? People would go everywhere, anywhere to
I
go
don't really know
visit
what
that. Taylor World?
I guess
It's like a lot of work.
It does.
Would each
Well, like,
area
Your
be an
daughters
era?
wanted to go to
Swiftland.
Taylortown. Taylortown.
Taylortown.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
at Taylortown,
There's
Mom.
no way you
They
could
had like
refuse them.
Frontierland. They have all this, so they'd have Reputation Time, 1989, and that everyone would look like 1989.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be too much work.
The Eras Park
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
instead of the Eras Tour.
The
I don't
Eras
know.
Park, that's a great idea.
Maybe. I don't know.
She's already rich. Why would she want to be? Then somebody sues
Hey, because
her.
every super wealthy person I've ever met, there's never enough. They want to keep getting richer.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the best way to be rich.
You know, they say like you keep like expanding your brand. I think she's got shoes, clothes, and skincare to go to before she goes to a theme park.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Didn't Beyonce just do
She did a
hairline or
hairline, yeah.
hair extensions or something?
Yes. No theme park in the works for Beyonce. But if somebody could bring that Jurassic dinosaur world thing to New Caney, it could be Beyonce. She turned it into Beyonce
Yeah,
world.
whatever happened over there? Is it still
Kevin,
Doug?
you've been out to New Caney, haven't you? Didn't you tell
He
us
goes
that?
all the time.
Didn't you tell us
You
that
were
they,
talking about you did go there.
that you went out
years
there
ago.
and they have some kind of water park or something? What's the park they have out in New Caney?
Oh, yes.
You did
Big
something.
Rivers. Big Rivers Water
That's
Park
it.
and Adventures. Okay, yeah, so it's both a water park and an adventure park, and you can pet a baby alligator and goats and play in a lake. And It's huge.
But they don't have the dinosaur world out there.
No, but they keep expanding every year, so perhaps dinosaurs will make their way into that New Caney world.
Yeah, we've been waiting for that for about 12 years. now.
Yeah.
20. When we started the show, we were talking about
I'll
it.
call Monty and be like, bro, can you throw in some
Yeah,
dinosaurs?
sometimes the Astrodome, we kept waiting for that to be something.
Yeah, just waiting. Just
I don't know what
waiting.
dinosaur that was.
I was going to say that's a
Okay.
We're just
dinosaur.
waiting.
That's a dinosaur? Sounds like a
Keep
panther.
on
Producer Panthers.
waiting.
That's my theme.
Am I a bad parent because I don't want
Yeah.
Santiago
Oh.
to like dinosaurs?
I
Thank you.
answered you before you even
Okay.
said
I
what
just was
the
pushing
thing was.
through. I was just pushing through.
I'm sure.
Because you don't want your baby boy Santiago to what?
I don't want him to like dinosaurs.
Oh, why?
Why not?
I just think it's weird. Like
What?
I
Well,
don't
look at Barney.
yeah, no.
But no,
Wait,
Barney.
Barney's not a real dinosaur. Like,
Barney-
dinosaurs
Well,
are
there
actually...
are no real
dinosaurs.
I just
dinosaurs
don't
anywhere.
want him like if
like
he,
little cutesy, cartoony dinosaurs
Yeah,
on his
no.
sheets.
What about the museum?
Oh no, I would never buy him dinosaur stuff. Like everybody in my family knows not to buy me dinosaur things.
Well, what do you want him
push
into?
him towards then?
I push him towards
Like pirate ships or
Cars?
no.
He'll eat cars right now.
He has one big truck that he likes, but like sports. So he'll wear Nike and Adidas.
So you want to raise him
so
as
you
a
want him
jock.
to be a
then-
label baby.
I mean,
A label
He's a
baby.
label
I
baby.
guess, or like a neutral colors.
So
he
his-
wears like a lot of
His
neutrals.
fifth birthday party will be Adidas themed, not dinosaur
He wants
themed.
a very,
Yeah,
you
like-
want a very
Everyone has
muted.
to wear Adidas.
A very muted baby. Yeah.
so
like,
you just don't
get
like
me-
dinosaur print. You don't necessarily dislike the
Toys?
animals themselves.
I don't want people to buy me dinosaurs for him.
And why don't you like colors? It's so nice to have colors in your
No.
world.
Yeah, you gotta
I want
dress him
everything
like a
muted in
prisoner.
gray.
He's like
Gray and
very-
khaki all day long.
Maybe not khakis, but like very chill colors. That's how he is. Like the toys I have are very like muted, and then you can tell who has bought me the toys that are not because they're
But the
like
bright
in your
colors
I'm
face.
gonna buy you the
stimulate the
brightest color
mind.
toys
He
I
can have
find.
bright colors at daycare, but at home I like it to match my aesthetics, which
And
is
he
like
can't see anything at home. He's like,
Wait,
I don't
his-
have
his toys have to match
my
your
neurons
aesthetics?
aren't going to connect because I'm here
His
in the
toys
beige
have
world.
to match your
if they're
aesthetics.
out and about, like if you look at my shelves in his room, those are the toys that I picked that are like muted colors that like work with the aesthetics of it.
People are
And then
texting.
the really obnoxious colors are hidden.
Kids that love dinosaurs are very smart. Some studies have been showing.
Paleontology.
Because they want to read into that, and
Yeah.
they want to. That's not like they just because they want to play with it. They
No,
wanna-
but
they
it
wanna know
stimulates
about-
the brain.
Natural history, and then you can take them to our museums here in Houston.
And they're
and
awesome. The Children's Museum is amazing.
He could like trains, maybe.
I was
I
really
have a
into
lot of
trains.
So
Trains
everything
on my
you're
house.
saying
Train.
is a moot point because your kid is going
We'll
to
pick.
determine what lane
That's what
you're
I'm
going to go
thinking.
in.
I feel like
If his
he's gonna
friends have
be a-
dinosaurs,
He's all
gonna
about
love dinosaurs?
Oh yeah, I mean
You can't deprive
you
him
can't
of
force
that.
your kid to like one toy over another. If your kid wants to go totally rogue, that's just what you're going to buy them.
plus usually don't kids rebel against their parents if you
Yeah.
push too much sports.
you're
Then
too
you'll be like,
strict.
nope, I don't want to do sports.
He'll end
Want
up
the
hating it.
tuba.
And then you'll
My
be
kid
like,
was
what?
all about sharks for a
I
long
got a
time,
choir kid. I wanted a sports kid.
and then he's still about sharks. And then he got back to cars, and it's about sharks, like sharks.
What's he into now?
Like only sharks, nothing
No, he knew
else?
all marine life.
No other.
He found
oh, okay.
this little boy from
I could maybe do
South
that.
Korea that does this video, and it was all in Korean. And he would recite every word of what this child says on YouTube in multiple videos. He could say it perfectly, and he knew exactly what it was. I'd say, "What's this one?" He'd say the Korean word, and then he'd tell me it's a black tip reef shark. And I go, "What's this one?"
That's
and
great.
he would tell me the Korean word, and then he'd say it's a killer whale.
That's cool.
It was an orca, and I was like, "Wow, you're a genius, child."
Do you like SeaWorld?
We went to SeaWorld and still I have mom guilt over
a lot
not
of fun.
taking him to the beluga whales. There are beluga whales at SeaWorld. And when we rolled up, they had just finished the beluga whale show. And I was like, okay, we'll just come back around. It was so boiling hot that weekend. It was Labor Day weekend.
Do you know what you can do?
That when I came back around for the beluga whale show, we were all cranky pants mood. And I was like, it's too damn hot. I cannot one more minute
does get
here.
hot.
I go, we'll just come back tomorrow and do it. And
So,
then we
Roula,
didn't.
Oh.
And
what
we
you
still
can
never went
do
back.
to make it up to him, like the next time you go, they actually have a beluga whale excursion. So when Faith was a little girl, I took her there, and you actually get in with the beluga whales.
Oh, no, I'm not going that deep.
And they're so sweet. I mean, they're really, really unbelievably intelligent, and they feel like rubber, like when you touch them.
Ew.
I know Shea Aquarium in Chicago, they have some of those whales.
Oh, in Atlanta. Atlanta's
Atlanta's
the
got a really
biggest
good one.
aquarium in the world because they have a blue whale. It's one of the only, I think there's only 2 places in the world that can house a blue whale. Atlanta's one of them.
And
so
how
that's a
big is
bucket
that?
list place for him to go.
Sounds like however big it is, it's not big enough. Like
No.
it could be the size
Oh, no.
of 2 football fields, and it's not big enough.
Nobody
for a
wants
whale.
He
to
wants the
be-
whole ocean.
Yeah.
Right.
You have the whole ocean versus, no matter how
Did
big
you see those
it is.
killer whales were trapped like 3 days ago?
No.
There were, like 18 of them in the
What?
ice.
What?
And
A
nobody.
whole pod of
Well, they
killer
couldn't come
whales?
up for air?
Well, they punch through, but they can't go anywhere else. They can't.
Oh, they're
Oh
stuck.
my God, that makes
And they
me so
can't.
sad.
And they can't get the ship cutters to
Oh,
save them.
no.
So what's the story? Is it like whale watch? Are we on whale watch now to see what's happening?
I'm afraid to.
I wouldn't
Sounds like
wanna-
it's pretty much
I
their.
can't do
Well, thanks, Sam, for overpowering the text for the next hour and a half. Every person is texting. Sam is. You're losing me, Sam. Sam is a beige mom. Sam, you're a sad beige mom.
Sad beige
Detrimental,
mom.
Sam. Poor Sam.
Yeah, poor
Oh, your
Santiago.
son. No colors.
Oh, God.
No colors.
His favorite toy right now is like door lining, right? Is what's
Yeah, the little sword. He makes it a sword.
yeah? It's like weather stripping is
Oh,
his
okay.
favorite toy.
We go
toy right now.
outside. Santiago loves nature. That's his
Well, that's
colors.
great.
So that's
Greens
what we do.
and colors of nature, like
he's
flowers
fine.
that are yellow.
Also, he's
and
at daycare and he's overstimulated
He needs a
all the
break.
time
Yeah.
with babies and kids
You're trying
and
to dial him
colors and
back.
everything. When he comes home, he is exhausted. So, like, my house being comforting, I think I'm okay.
Hey, he's
We'll
getting
keep
something.
you updated if my kid hates me in a couple of years. Keep tuned.
beige mom.
I hate
That's
this
the-
beige
Look,
mom.
I hate my
Sam,
mom.
don't be a crunchy mom. Sam,
Oh,
don't
yeah.
be a sad beige parent.
Just look for the baby in Dockers.
I love it.
Sam,
He's
you
neutral.
do realize that he's going to be his own person and like what he likes, right?
Well, I mean,
But if
later
I,
on, not
That's
now though.
all human
But
beings.
right now,
Yeah, but
she's
right
gonna
now-
put
She has
all
control.
gray all the time.
I actually really like checkers on him. Like checkers is my vibe right now.
I know. I remember the brown checkers from the Nutcracker Market.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those pants.
I know.
Checker
Are those supposed to be
pants.
Christmas
we have
pants? I
matching
forgot.
pants. I keep
She
wearing
called them
them.
cinnamon, but really,
Yeah.
I tried to make it like Christmas,
I
but
was
it
thinking
really
UT.
wasn't.
They look like UT pants.
Kind of,
They
but
do.
I still love them. Okay,
Hey,
guys.
you like
As
them.
long as you love them, you
Yeah,
do you.
I'm gonna rock them.
All right, today on the Roula and Ryan Show, it's Thursday, so it's Roula and Ryan's Roses after 7 o'clock. We're going to go over the secret sound and what's going on with that because yesterday I heard we have a big winner, so we're going to go over the
Yeah.
amount of money the new sound is, what the old sound was, how much it went for, all that. Plus, it's Super Bowl weekend, and Usher is doing the halftime show, and one of his biggest hits almost never happened. We'll discuss. Here's your weather for today.
It's going to be cloudy, but it looks like a high around 73, 74 right in there. Right now, 66 degrees and 612 on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Bing, bing, bing. Watch it.
Her
to
smile
appreciate it.
is worth it.
It is Luke Combs' smile that is so amazing because Tracy Chapman, to me, I just want to sit with her. She looks like the most soothing soul. I just want a hug from her, and I just want to listen to her talk. And Luke Combs' awe in his eyes looking at her while they sing the song. And he even posted yesterday the actual cassette tape from his dad's truck of Fast
That's
Car
awesome.
Tracy Chapman that he used to listen to over and over and over again that made him so crazy for the song.
Could you
The
imagine
fact that he got the full circle moment was just so epic.
having
Love
this
it.
song come out and then like a year ago, she had no idea this song would be relevant again. 36 years ago, she recorded that song.
That's pretty awesome. Oh, also yesterday, the stat was that she is the first black woman who is the only credit on a #1 charted country song.
There you go. Trivia Pursuit. Put that in there.
Yeah.
That was a stat
Yeah.
yesterday.
I can't put it in
I love
rapid
it so
fire.
much. That was so good.
That's too complex.
Yeah.
That's a lot of words.
So great, so great. Okay, a couple things I want to catch up on before we get to the Usher story and scoop. The KRBE secret sound. You know, it was driving a lot of people crazy yesterday because they're like, what is the secret sound? It got up to $1,976. That is how long this sound went. If you follow our KRBE socials, we threw out a clue. And Audrey Rose was the lucky one to get a winner yesterday. So we already got the answer to that. It's a pepper
grinder.
Pepper grinder. And then we had another sound after that already got guessed. What was that sound?
A can opener.
Wow.
Can opening.
How much money did that one go for?
Just 104.
Okay, the very first one out of the gate.
Yes.
They got
Okay,
fast.
so now we're on the next sound after that one.
Yes.
Okay, and what's the total on that one?
It is 208.
Okay,
so
so we've
this
had
is the
8.
second guess.
Okay, so let's hear that new KRBE secret sound.
All right.
What's that one? Let's do it again.
You want to hear again?
Okay, for $208 today, you have 5 chances to be caller 104. The first chance of the day will be worth $208. If that person doesn't get it, we add another $104 and so on and so forth as we've been doing this, as we give away lots of cash with KRBE Secret Sound between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Sign up to be an insider at krbe.com. We'll tell you the exact times we're going to give you the chance to be caller 104. And like I said, follow us on socials. Maybe you'll get a clue when it gets real deep. All right, so Super Bowl 58, Las Vegas.
Few more days.
Just a couple more days.
Get your bets
and
in.
Usher is the halftime performer. And it's really funny because all I've seen ever since they announced Usher, like on Twitter and TikTok, on Instagram and TikTok reels and stuff, they're like, a bunch of 90s kids waiting for that Usher concert that's surrounded by a football game. It's more about the Usher concert than it is the football game.
That's true.
And one of the biggest songs that Usher is known for is Yeah. And I mean, I just know it from the scene of The Hangover when they do the cheers of the Jaeger shots
I'd say
on the
that's
top
his-
of the roof
that's his
of the
biggest
casino
song.
Which is funny
of
because
Caesars.
it's all because of Vegas.
Yeah.
And now he's in Vegas doing
Yep.
his residency and the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So obviously we all know the song Yeah. Well, producer Rico Love was on a podcast talking about Usher's big halftime show and how he was there when Yeah was presented to Usher to sing. It was a no-go. Listen to this story.
When Sean Garrett wrote Yeah, it was like it shook up the whole Atlanta. Everybody was talking about this song.
Gotcha.
And L.A. Reid, he heard this song and he's put out an APB on and told Usher, you got to cut this song. And Usher's like, I'm not singing this song. I'm not singing
Usher
it.
didn't want it.
No. I remember being in the room and they played it. I was there when he played it for Usher. And I fell on the floor laughing. I thought it was terrible.
You thought it was terrible?
By the way, Sean Garrett is one of the greatest. And I'm
You thought
telling you,
Yeah was terrible.
I'm in the club with the homies trying to kick a little VI and put it down on the
'cause
low key.
you're coming from a
So
purist
I'm listening to the words and I'm like, and then you hearing Sean's voice singing. It was like, what does that even mean, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, nah, this is not. I laughed because I thought it was hilarious. Usher was like, I'm never singing that. I remember hearing, I don't know if it was Mark Pitts or KP was on the phone, and I remember hearing L.A. Reid on the phone saying, I don't give a what you got to do. He better sing that song. And I just remember leaving and like, I'm thinking, oh, Usher not singing
He's
this
not
song.
gonna do it.
Because
You
when I
gotta question
heard
your whole life, huh?
because when I heard Usher sing it,
Yeah.
I understood. It became different. I'm like, this is the illest in the world.
Yeah,
Because
and
when you
guess
see
what?
the lyrics written down versus how it comes together, here's a little clip in case you need a
So
reminder.
that was the #1 song of 2004 for the entire year.
Confessions album. Oh, yeah.
Highest charting song he ever had.
L.A. Reid, do something. I ran into him
on, yeah.
downstairs here in this building
Really?
years ago. I'm like, what's L.A. Reid doing in our building?
Well, obviously,
He wasn't here.
Was he here
No.
to talk to our people here?
No, he wasn't here for KRB. That's what I
Oh,
was
that's
like.
interesting.
I forget why he was here.
There was a company just
I'm like-
moved out.
I'm like, L.A. Reid?
Maybe for World Cinema?
Did
Yeah.
take a photo. I don't know.
Interesting. You never asked him? You're like,
No.
hey, what's going on?
Maybe
So
he was
maybe-
just going to the bank. You know,
Yeah,
maybe
he is. He could
Yeah, the
own the
Chase Bank
bank. He
used to
is
be
so
there.
wealthy.
Yeah, member of Chase Bank.
Real quick, I got to do a little update. Earlier in the show, when we first opened the show, we were talking about sea animals and how my son loves sea animals. And I said he wants to go to the Atlanta Aquarium to see the blue whale. It's not a blue whale. It is a whale shark. People were texting me. And unfortunately, it died in captivity in 2020.
In 2020? Wow.
In 2020, it died because all these people were texting, wait, my husband really wanted to see a blue whale, and I took him there, and he was so disappointed because
Blue
it's a
whale
whale
or a
shark.
whale shark?
There's no blue whale in captivity. Only a whale
Everyone
shark was
thinks-
in captivity.
'cause you
Oh.
hear blue whale, you don't.
Because blue whale's huge.
I've never heard of a blue shark, like that name of it.
You mean whale shark?
Or whale shark, whatever you're
Yeah,
saying.
it's a whale shark. It's huge. But
What's
it's
it look like?
no longer there. You can Google the image.
Let me
It's
see this
huge.
thing.
So
Yeah.
thanks to like the, I don't know, 25 texters are like,
Let's
there's
see.
no more
They're
whale
nice.
shark in Atlanta.
Yeah, because a blue whale is like 30 meters. That's insane.
Well, that's
They're
one of the
really
biggest-
nice creatures.
One of the biggest.
You hang out with them,
Ooh, that's
Kev?
pretty.
You can see Instagrams of people riding them and petting them.
Yeah.
Well, the whale shark is the largest fish in the world and the largest fish to have lived on this planet. Let's see. So anyway, the largest female whale shark at the Georgia Aquarium died in 2020, having
wow.
difficulty navigating the habitat earlier in the day. She
not good press.
expired.
Oh.
That's the worst way to say something died.
Expired.
Expired.
Yeah, when I die, just say I'm dead. Don't say I expired.
Expired. Okay.
Yeah, they don't say that about humans.
No.
You expired.
I'm not
Oh,
like a
that's how
rotten carton of eggs. You know,
That's what that smell is?
I'm dead.
I mean, that is the way, though, people have said things, and it's terrible.
He expired.
Expired.
Usually people just say
not milk.
passed.
Like in my high rise, they say that because that person expired like 7 days earlier. And they didn't find him.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Oh,
Does
that's
that happen
probably
more
good.
than one time?
Maybe a few. I know one time by my wife, but it was a younger guy. It was an overdose.
Oh, God.
no. How'd
Wait,
they
your
figure
wife
it out?
found someone dead?
No, but it was on her floor. She's like, "What's that smell?"
Oh, no.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Okay, you know Captain Firefighter
In the-
Ross, who's a
yeah,
huge friend of the
bad.
show. You know, he's been a firefighter
He
for
does
all
my
these
area,
years.
so he'll call me like, "Hey, we're coming by your place."
Oh, man. Are you serious? He's
You got
the
a
one that
fire
told
on
me the
20 floors
visual-
below you.
Yeah, Ross's story still, I have such a good visual of it because he told it so well. One of these cases, he had to get called out and this guy had passed away. And it's a long process when somebody passes away because you have to wait for the medical exam and all these things. And so he and the other firefighter were just sitting in the apartment of this guy who's sitting in a chair who has expired. And they're just sitting there. And he's like, well, I guess we'll watch some TV or something. I don't know. The TV was on.
No way. They're
The
watching
TV was on, so
with-
they were just sitting
Well,
there.
like they're hanging out watching, making popcorn.
No,
Wait.
no. Yeah.
But isn't that, I mean, think of it. Those are the things we don't know about those jobs, right?
You think they
Like,
just fight fires? You don't realize they go for all those emergencies.
Yep.
all of them. They're the first ones to show up.
That's why it wasn't a fire at my place. It was like if somebody's hurt or
Yeah,
sick,
having
or
a
they call
medical
EMS and stuff,
emergency.
and sometimes the firefighter truck comes.
Wow.
Haven't seen Ross in a long time. Ross, shout out to you. It's been forever since we've had some of that brisket.
My elevator goes out, and I'm stuck. I'll see him.
That's the only way you
And
do
we
it.
learned they don't have a key to turn it on. We learned that the
When
key
I got
guy
stuck in the
has to turn it
elevator and we
on.
called the fire department, they could not get me out of the elevator. They had to get the building manager.
I had to wake him up, get him to drive in from Texas City, and then release Ryan from the elevator
elevator.
shaft before he expired. Okay, listener line. You guys have been busy. If you've called our listener line at 713-278-VENT, man, you could be the star of this next segment.
Oh, one listener wants a cage fight between two members of the show.
Let's go. Find out next.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Sam
yeah,
and Roula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to check in with Roula and Ryan's listener line.
You have 912 messages.
Ew. Screw you, clown.
You are a know-it-all, no message.
That's
Really?
me.
104.1 KRB.
713-278-VENT.
Vent.
That's 8368 on your phone. You can lock it in as a contact, so we are available to you at any time that you are listening later on back to the show throughout your day, maybe on a podcast, right?
I need more
And
date
you
or
can
ditch
comment.
stories.
We're
Date or
getting some,
ditch.
but we need more.
I want to keep adding up because I love doing that segment.
Yeah.
where
It's fun.
Basically, it's where you call in and you're dating someone, but they're doing something, and you're like,
You're at
I
a
don't-
crossroads.
I
You
don't
got
know
to
if I
figure out.
should keep dating them or ditch them, and we gotta help you decide.
All right.
So keep bringing it.
Let's start with Ahmad. You were the big winner on Rapid Fire.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Toy. Y'all already know. Let's go, Ahmad, for the big dub on the big W day, the Rapid Fire quiz. You know, he got it. We're going to be the champs this year. Eric might have to fall back this time, and Ahmad's going to be the 2024 champion of
the
this.
plan.
Roula was a little salty, though, talking about barely winning. I ain't going to lie. I mean, hey, Roula, if the Astros or Texans win by 1 point, it's a win. So, congratulations, Ahmad. Everybody else, good try. Y'all got to wake up on these Wednesdays. Ahmad, be ready. Love y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Oh, I
Still
love
happy.
Twan.
He
I
loves
love
you.
If you go
Twan.
to KRB socials, and it's hilarious when Rula lost.
Throw all the papers.
Through everything.
Including my phone.
I throw the papers.
You see my
Oh,
face?
that
My
was
face
so
when I
funny.
realized my phone went flying. I'm like, whoa.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Let's go to Kevin. You got a call from Eric's biggest fan.
Yo, what's going on? It's Alex here calling for Kevin. Heard he was fat. I have a diet for you. I'm going to put you on and see if you like it. It's called the carnivore diet. I personally have lost 50 pounds with this diet, and I'm still losing more. So what it is basically is you eat nothing but meat, cheese, and eggs, and drink nothing but water, coffee, and unsweet tea if you want. But the best thing about this diet is you can eat as much as you want. So you can eat all the meat in the world that you want. Try it out for a week and see if you like it.
That doesn't sound healthy. That sounds like the Atkins.
I've heard of that. The meat
I like his
diet.
bedside manner.
Like, can we go back?
Hey, Kevin, you're fat.
Yo, what's going on? It's Alex here calling for Kevin. Heard he was fat.
I heard he was fat.
That is good morning.
I think that was
6:45 a.m. I heard you're fat, bro.
All right, you want the truth?
I think I heard an edit in there.
You want the truth, Kevin? I did that just to gaslight you. So he said, originally, I heard he was worried about getting fat.
Oh, God. That was a fun edit, though. I liked your edit. It was definitely more fun. You're such a
I'm good at editing.
Not that I saw.
I heard he was fat. That's a rumor. He didn't say that.
That's a scullabutt going on.
I heard.
Or a wobbly butt.
Wobbly butt.
Heard he
Wobbly
was
butt.
fat.
Ain't that a drop?
Oh, damn. It's fine. You can look at my Instagram. I got plenty of shirtless pics so you can see how fat I
he's
am.
not fat. He's very fit. Okay.
What is that handle? What's
Candy
that
coated.
handle?
Eric, what was that?
Love handles?
Social handles.
Man, Sam.
Just back that bus over me, Sam. I was already feeling bad.
Oh my gosh, you're talking about your social media
That's your
handle.
friend. Wow. Fat shaming your friend.
Eric, what was that hypothetical you were talking about flying?
I was just,
Like,
I don't know,
but you could
I
only
had these
fly
weird thoughts
12
in the
miles an
shower. I
hour.
was thinking, what if you could fly, but they said you can only do 12 miles an hour? Why would I want? That doesn't
Why
sound.
would you want to
And then
fly?
I said to
You'd
you,
smell anyway, and you can't carry all your luggage. And
I live 12 miles away. It typically takes me, I don't know, like 16 minutes to get to work. And I said, so if it's 12 miles an hour, it'd take me an hour to get here. It would not be worth it. So this gentleman, he really was thinking deep about this.
Just wanted to chime in on this 12 miles an hour flying. Brian said his place is an hour away, so it wouldn't do him no good. It's 12 miles an hour flying versus 12 miles an hour driving where you have to brake and take roads. Flying is just go over everything. Just my opinion.
if you're in traffic, but at 4 a.m. here, we have no traffic.
They say as the crow flies, it's 12 miles.
It's 12 miles.
As the crow flies.
Can you imagine seeing, like, you're trying to get away from someone, Kevin? You just up and away.
Yeah.
Real slow. He's fat.
Actually, this song is faster than you can fly.
Yeah. Fatter than his silverback gorilla.
Look at that fat guy.
Silverback gorilla. Okay, so somebody wants a cage fight here.
I know that Eric likes Push Win and that Special K likes Adam Ramsey. I think the best could be settled by Eric and Special K having a cage fight and fighting for who they think is the best personal injury lawyer.
And then they could...
You can sue
each other
for injuries.
Personal injury.
See who's the best lawyer. Who gets the biggest settlement?
Me and Sam in a tickle fight.
Yeah, that'd be,
tickle fight.
That'd be a lot better.
Okay, how about this
I'm
one?
for that one.
Oh, God.
Remind me what we were talking about. I'll play it first. I don't know what she's talking about.
You just need to get a man who will lick your toes, sit down and cuddle with you when it's raining outside, laugh at your jokes, eat your food when you cook it. Oh, my God. Those are the little things that count. It's not sex. It's not money. It's not none of that shit. Come on now, guys. Wow. Think about when you first met each other. Jesus. Dress your husband the way you want to dress him. I do. I dress mine, and he loves it. Bye.
Is that from the guy that is engaged and they finally crossed the threshold? They said they were going to save themselves for marriage, and he goes, he wants to ditch out?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, that was
because she was talking about.
But she's not licking toes.
Right. That was the top priority on her list.
Yeah,
it's
that's
6
like-
o'clock in the morning.
It was
If
the
you
top
ain't
priority.
doing that, we ain't together.
I think a couple weeks ago that we talked about toe kissing or
What?
something.
Did we? I don't remember that.
Are you guys fans?
I think that's just
No.
on your Instagram.
You just need to find a man to lick your toes.
I don't even like looking
I
at
like that
bare
you-
feet in public.
What about the end there? She's like, I dress my man. He likes it.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
here.
you better like it.
Well, you sound, I'm scared of you.
I know,
He's going to pretend like he likes it because he's scared of you.
Jesus. Dress your husband the way you want to dress him. I do. I dress mine, and he loves it.
Does he?
He's scared of you.
I feel like that's common, though.
Yeah, some people don't like to pick
Think
out their
about it.
clothes.
Make a decision.
Mark doesn't like picking out his clothes.
Yeah, and I mean,
No.
definitely there are guy personalities that are like, yeah, sure, whatever. What do you think
Whatever,
I
I
should
don't
wear?
care.
Tell
Yeah.
me
Or
what
when
to
they
wear.
all go
Lay it
on
out.
vacation, they trick the husbands into wearing the same shirt.
Yeah, that's the
Because they're
best.
like, screw it. I'll just wear what she told me to wear.
Yep. And then
Sam did that to
did
Mark
that?
and I.
Oh,
Yes,
no.
they had matching swimming
Did it
We
shirts.
work?
both came
I
out of our
love
rooms
it.
with
My
matching
God.
bathing suits on.
Oh, my God. That is hilarious.
How long did it take to notice?
Wait, Kevin, did you buy it on your own and then she bought
No.
what you bought and give it
Booster
to Mark?
probably bought it, I
Booster
bet.
and I bought them. So we went together shopping and
That's
we
so
decided
cute.
who, like, because Kevin and Mark, my husband, have very different styles. So we're like, okay, what will they actually both wear that we can get
Did you have
them
to be in the
to-
middle? Like
Yeah,
some
yeah.
mid-thigh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
They were, yeah,
'Cause
they
he
were
wants
like,
the Speedo and Mark probably wants by the knees.
no,
By the knees.
no, he likes them a little bit shorter, but they
Like
are
some Pilgrim.
I think they're like the longest ones for
He's
Kev.
got like with the one with the stripes, and he's wearing a straw hat.
His compression pants shot down 17 inches further down the
Can we just end with this again?
Yo, what's going on? It's Alex here calling for Kevin. I heard he was fat.
Time for KRBE's Roula and Ryan show to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
All right, having signed Jose Altuve through 2029, the Astros have another person to worry about, Alex Bregman. He's approaching his final season of his current contract. Now, Bregman, like Altuve, is represented by agent Scott Boras. He noted that Bregman has made it clear that he's open to listening to whatever the Astros have to say. He's in a completely different situation, too. He's younger. Altuve was 34. Bregman's going to turn 30 in March, and he figures to seek a longer deal if he reaches the free agent market next offseason. He's not directly stated his long-term intentions. He's just open to hearing what the Astros
He's going
have
to
to say.
have an awesome year, I bet. Because he's going to want to really prove it to get a lot of money. So.
Oh, yeah. So nearly 16% of Houston, Texas's millennials live with their parents. This is according to the latest census figures.
I heard this on Sam's Spotlight.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Sam.
16%.
Breaking news.
So the average millennial is
Sometimes
43
I
years old.
believe
So
it.
could you imagine being 43 and living at home?
Well, there are
With your mom and
reasons,
dad?
financial reasons
yeah,
after
there's
COVID,
obvious
for sure.
reasons. That's why
Yeah.
they're doing
I feel
it.
like that's more common these days. Like, people don't judge people for that. It's
Yep.
tough out here.
Right, right.
So here are
and
some of
also,
the
if your
other-
parent, let's say maybe your parent was 30 when they had you and you're 43 now, so they're 73 and they need some help,
Right.
That's true.
right? Okay.
Divorces. People get divorced. They move back home with mom and dad. The number of Americans ages 25 to 34 living at home has jumped more than 87% in the past 2 decades. So nationally, about 55% of millennials do own a home. And meanwhile, the home ownership rate of Gen Zers, those people that are ages 19 to 26,
1%.
That's why it should be low. Because
it's 26%.
Yeah, I would.
So
I would
74%
definitely live
of
at
Gen
home.
Zers do not own a home.
I would love to live at home if I could, but I wouldn't be able to be on an amazing radio show. I'd be working in the military.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause where do your parents live, Amon?
Fort Hood, Texas, or Fort Cavazos. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Correct. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today's Thursday, and we're approaching 7 o'clock. 2 things. We're approaching the window for the secret sound, which the secret sound was guessed yesterday. The one you heard on our show was guessed. It was Peppermill. That went for $1,976. Then there was a can opener, got guessed right out of the box. Now we're on to the second noise after that, the second sound after that. So we'll go over that. And Roula and Ryan's Roses is right around the corner on 104.1 KRBE.